How are you guys doing today? Today, I want to give you 4 reasons why you may need a new credit card. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector, a subsidiary of Clear and Strategic. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from management to owning 2 debt collection companies. Over the last 10 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit. Now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. Applying for a credit card can be very stressful if you don't have a plan. It's very key to have a plan with regards to it. But I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you may need a credit card, a new credit card, right? Ultimately, I always say as long as you plan for it, you can never have too many revolving accounts, which are typically credit card accounts, just because it helps with your credit mix. Me personally, on a personal level, I probably have over 10 credit cards, and I will add more as time progresses, depending on what's going on and what is transpiring with my credit, because we want to clearly and strategically apply for the correct credit cards. And here are 4 reasons why you may need a new one. The first reason is this: your credit score is increased, right? The higher your credit score, the better chances you have at times at getting new credit. So if your credit score has increased, especially those of you who've gone 50 to 100 points with regards to that, that's very key. I remember I had a client in the first 30 days of cleaning up their credit. They had a low 5s, and then after getting a bunch of stuff deleted off the credit profile, the credit score went up to about a 730 across the board. I mean, obviously the numbers fluctuate, but I think their middle number was 730. Nevertheless, right at that point in time, I told them to apply for a credit card. They applied for a credit card and they're approved for 10 grand when they've never had a credit card over $1,000. And in their mind, they didn't understand it. They were like, well, I was just at a 5 something. I just went up to 7, but why is it now that they're going to be willing to give me a $10,000 credit card? And it was strictly because the credit score increased. I recognized that. I told them to apply for a card and they got approved for 10 grand. The second reason, and it's something that I do with regards to stuff, is you want more rewards, right? A lot of times with these cards, you may realize that you have a credit card that's giving you points for something that you don't necessarily need, right? Let me think of something. Like, let's say, for instance, you drive for Lyft or Uber, right? And so you're spending a lot of gas every time, on the weekends or however often you drive, you're buying gas. But the card that you have gives you more points for grocery shopping. Then, if you see a promotional situation with regards to gas, some of these credit cards will give you 5 times the points, 3 times the points for every dollar you put in your gas tank, with regards to exploring and getting more rewards, right? So it's not a good idea to have a card that's good on groceries if you're barely eating and you eat out all the time. You never barely shop for groceries. But then you notice on the flip end that you actually use a lot of gas. So if you want more rewards, a lot of times you got to look at and understand what your spending habits are, how much money you're allocating towards one of those options, whether it's you're eating out or whether it's you're shopping or whether it's gas. Get an idea of how much money you're spending each month on that, and then find a rewards with regards to that. Like for myself on a personal level, I use a credit card that gives me 5 points back for rewards on gasoline at one point, right? There was a time I drove for Lyft and Uber. I remember spending close to $500 to $1,000 a month just on gas, and I was driving, Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekend. And when I got those 5 points, if I spent $1,000 on gas, you get 5,000 points, and typically 5,000 points equate to about $50, depending on what credit card company you have. It's typically about 1 to 2 to 3% of whatever the points you get. But guess what? If I use my debit card for all of that gas, I wouldn't have gotten anything. So using the credit card helps you out with regards to that. If you like the information that I'm giving you with regards to these credit cards, you want some of these strategies and much more, Down below is a free 20-minute consultation with me. If your credit is in the 4s, the 5s, or the 6s, I suggest you sign up for the free consultation with me. That way we can have a conversation and figure out what strategies are best for you to get you from those to the 700 club and beyond. And I've done it for myself, friends and family, as well as a bunch of clients. So down below, fill out that information and fill that out, as well as do not miss out on the free letter bundle where you'll get a Goodwill letter, a cease and desist letter, as well as a pay to delete letter absolutely for free. Just fill out the information. Once you fill out the information, make sure you put your correct email address. We will send you those letters absolutely for free. Now let's get into the third reason. There's a good signing bonus. Just recently, I've told you guys before, if I could find this card in my wallet, which I'm looking for currently right now. Here we have the American Express business card. Let me see if I could zoom in on that one so you can see. The name of my company is Clear and Strategic. It is showing there. It obviously has my name on the card directly, but I got this card initially because of the sign-up bonus, where I would get $150,000 sign-up bonus if I spent a certain amount in 3 months. That's the main reason why I got that card. Not only that, but there's something else, and I'll get into that fourth part. I almost told you what else was with that card, but I got the $150,000 sign-in bonus. So as you are navigating these credit cards, and you're looking for a credit card to fill out for, look for ones that have a great signing bonus, a sign-up bonus, right? A lot of these cards, 150,000 down to, maybe even 50,000, sometimes 20,000, 10,000 points. It's awesome to get during the sign-up time with regards to a credit card, and it will make sense if you're trying to get some extra points with regards to something. So if they're offering a sign-up bonus, you can't pass that up if your credit is right, and if your credit is not right, you should be speaking with me to get you right and get you on the right path. But nevertheless, if your credit is right, a sign-up bonus, that's a good reason to sign up for a new credit card. The fourth and final reason I would say it is a good time for you to sign up for a new credit card would be you need a promotional offer. One of the biggest promotional offers that I got with that card that I showed you before, not only did they give me $150,000 sign-up bonus, but number two, the promotional offer was 0% financing for up to a year. What does that mean? That means that whatever I charge on the card in the first 12 months, some of these cards will go 18 months. Some of them even go 2 years where you will not have to pay interest at all. Which basically means, in my case, I was able to get approved for credit for my company with 0% interest for the first year. If there's a promotional offer that you see out there, let's say you're about to make a big purchase for something, right? You got a 0% interest rate for the first year. How many places are letting you borrow money 0% interest rate for the first year? Sometimes you can finance cars in that aspect, but if you leverage that credit correctly, you can get yourself out of a problem and give yourself a year to pay it back before the interest rate hits back with regards to that. So those are the 4 reasons why I would recommend anybody, if it is time and you're looking at opening up a new credit card, look at those 4 reasons to do so. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, down in the comment section, put it down and I'll answer those questions. And like I state every single time I do a video, and I mean this with everything,